Um, the growth of Christianity outside the West is one of the key phenomena of our generation. Many people in the West are just not aware that the church is now predominantly in the majority world, that 70% of all the Christians in the world live in Africa and Asia and Latin America. And this is not only affecting the realities of church growth around the world, it's also to be seen in the depth and maturing of theological writing and education. And the Africa Bible Commentary is almost iconic in the sense that it represents the visible maturing of the theological wisdom of the church in Africa, that they have produced this volume, a one-volume commentary on the whole Bible written entirely by African scholars. And that reflects a depth not only of theological learning but also increasingly of theological education, so that whereas 2 decades ago there would have been nowhere in Africa where you could do a doctorate in an evangelical context, now there are several institutions in Kenya, in Ghana, in Nigeria, where you can do a PhD in biblical and theological studies in African soil. And that is happening in other parts of the world as well, in Asia, in India, and in Latin America. So I think it really is time for the West to listen to the voice of the global church, and for us to say, well, what are our brothers and sisters saying? What is going on? What is their reality? And how are they living in the world of biblical theology in contexts which are so very different from ours? Contexts that include suffering, poverty, hunger, AIDS, and many other issues that are real to them, and in which the message of the Bible is raw and fundamental, and in which they are genuinely wrestling with these issues. So we used to think that they are the poor and they need us, the wealthy, to give to them. In many ways, I think that is to be reversed, that they are the living church, the growing church, and we need them. We need to listen to them. We need to hear what God is saying, what the Spirit is saying to the churches in other parts of the world. So I think the partnership between organizations like Langham and Zondervan and its mission is a wonderful opportunity for the Western Church to really become global and to recognize our partners and our brothers and sisters in other parts of the world. It's an exciting day.